So turkey hunts are going to be 2-on-1. It might be 1-on-1. It just depends on how many people are in camp, but it shouldn't be any more than 2-on-1. And it's guided. Again, we don't have to go out there with you. If you know how to call and you'd rather just be out there by yourself. I'm kind of a loner, so I can appreciate that. I won't cry. I'm gonna be all right. You know, if you want to sit out there on your own, I'll still put you in a guided spot where I have birds on camera that I can prove to show you, hey, these birds were here yesterday or the day before or whatever it is. Staying blind with me or with Mike or with Jordan or with whoever it is that we have working with us that week, calling for you or helping you or just filming you, however it is that we go about it. We're able to do that. We plan on that on a guided trip, but it is 2-on-1. So a lot of times people come in with a friend. You and your friend are gonna be in the blind together. I'll be in the back calling or whoever it is. There's times we'll put up 2 blinds. We'll sit next to you. Let's say we had a father and 2 kids come in. We weren't gonna crowd that blind up and have me or Mike in the blind with them. That's too many people. And he wanted to be with his kids, but he still wanted our assistance to try to help get those kids their first birds. So we put another blind next to him, sit out there and we call them in. You know, it's the same thing. But again, if you want to be alone, we don't have a problem with that either. But we don't do any semi-guided stuff. You have to commit to hunting out of a blind. I can't have you coming out of the blind at 9:30 to go look for turkey tracks. I know you're probably laughing, but people do it all the time. And we stopped doing semi-guided hunts. If you're going to want to sit alone, you're going to have to commit to staying in the blind. Just like my deer hunts. I mean, give me 2.5 days. I need 5 sits. Give me 5 sits. If you don't get your birds, I'll take care of you. If you find somebody who didn't get their birds and I didn't offer them an accommodation, well, you won't. I've always offered accommodations to people who didn't get what they paid for. End of story. And I always will. And if the day ever comes when I can't, it means that I lost my touch and I'm back where I'm upside down in my hunts. So that'll be the end of the thing. But the point is I got 9 seasons and I've got a lot of consistency. If I can just stay as good as one of my poorest seasons out there, or even my worst season, which is what I'm saying, worst being a relative term. I've been very blessed to not really have a bad season yet. But if I do as bad as my worst hunt ever, we're still going to be really high on our success rates. So as long as we don't have any kind of act of God or a F5 tornado hits every single farm I have, we're going to keep rolling. I mean, 9 years in a row is more than a pattern. We just finished up our archery season, and archery season was successful from an opportunity standpoint. It was highly unsuccessful from a harvest standpoint. So unsuccessful that I'm canceling it. We're not doing archery turkey anymore, aside from people who have already been here and they're already in. Once you're in, you're in. If you bow hunt here, or if you have bow hunted here for turkeys and you want to keep hunting bow for turkeys, that's fine. You're welcome to do so. I don't have a problem with that. In fact, I think I would still allow crossbows, but compound bows are out. The reason that for new people, the reason that I say that is that, you know, these turkeys, we're doing the same bloody arrow policy on turkeys as we do on deer, right? So we're not taking extra birds, but I would rather see him get shot with a shotgun and have you smiling behind a tail fan than see it run off into a pasture or fly away out of sight, no blood to follow, search for it for however long we can, and then not recover it. It's a shame to the turkey. You know, there's things that eat it. They don't go to waste. I get it, but we don't need to be getting involved with what wild things eat and wounding animals and justifying it because something else eats it. I get it. I've lost animals. I'm going to lose another one. I guarantee if I keep hunting, it's going to happen to me. I'm not above anybody. In fact, I missed this year too. So but from an outfitting perspective, I have to do better. And I just don't think that doing archery is very ethical at this stage of my career. So we're going to cancel it. It's done.